let's go ahead and get into the game. We're gonna click continue because we were just in a game. We just started a game. Yeah, sorry, for some reason my internet went out like as I started the stream, so like the first kind of couple of minutes of this was not recorded, but I'm sure you don't even need to see it. Rumoralia. Cool. Hello. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? It's fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. Just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. It also said there's people coming up from the underground. They're calling them the visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Yeah, what are the visitors? We know what the visitors are. Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth. Or the surface, at least. I don't know why your voice changed mid-conversation. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. You look a little dangerous yourself, buddy. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. I can look at how are your wife and daughter holding up. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Oh. Just invite yourself in, why don't you, huh? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Interesting. Okay. Is that us? Our wife. Phone. Can't use the phone. Can't do any of that. Hello. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It looks around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. That's freaking sad. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you freaking say. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family's asleep. Interesting. Okie, I guess we're just freaking... Nope. I don't look that way. Not anymore. I hate sleeping... What the fuck? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Alright, let's just go to bed on the other side then, I guess. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. What's up next? You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. Only someone could just explain what's going on. Yeah, if only, right? Okie. I probably just got it twisted enough, bruh. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatch. How can I help you? People. They're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. That's not good. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. W. Okay, well, that was pretty freaking useless. Weird day. Nothing in the office. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. I mean, like, yeah, but you're kind of fucking... It gets boring after a while. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. Oh, I got a fart. You won't have much energy during the day, so choose who you want to test carefully now. You have to take a real close look. Strenuous, draining work, but But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. Be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do is try to survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh right, I almost forgot. I'm headed back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up a line over there. We'll keep you in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. We'll keep that in the noggin. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy if you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day. Drink a beer and relax. Okay, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Yeah, I will take a little napsy. Little napsy hapsy. We're becoming like vampires. Can't go out during the day. Nope, I don't look that way anymore. I want to figure out why. Like what happened to make him not like that. All right, my peoples. It's still beer day. We got some visitors. Actually, let's start by looking out the windows here. I don't know why I'm still in an accent. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna
kill him in his sleep so he's never coming back home.
Sorry. I see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world chatting about something. They pay you no mind. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. If the drunks have decided to not go out, are they afraid of something? Baby. Hello. Whoa. Hi. I'm gonna give her like a super manly voice. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight. Why is your voice so deep? And tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about the guy. He's my daddy after all. Oh, that is a terrifying smile. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he leaves me yummy lunch and dinner. And juice. Fuck, I love juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff, Black. Why would anyone drink that when they could have just have juice? And that's a good point. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. How did you get here, bruh? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during that day, or during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. Still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Bye. Oh, what a weird little kid. The neighbor. Hello. Can I come in? No. I was taking shelter. You are very long. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You sure you won't make any trouble? I mean, why would you ask him if he's a visitor? He's not going to tell you. What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core, but I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. Or trespasses, I don't even know. I like good food and drink. I enjoy a chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Go ahead and come in, buddy. Or trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Seems like a decent fellow. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go in the sun. Who are you? I live near the city. The asphalt over there there's heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Oh my god, you also have ugly teeth? No hate, no hate. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me. Yeah, go ahead and come in. Thank you. So much, seriously. I get to live a little longer, thank God. Well, you know, you should be thanking me, not God. Oh my god, who's banging on my fucking... Hey, Can you help me? I'm not from around here. You look like an off-duty, off-brand police officer. Why do you got the shades and the freaking... Where's your star at? Where's your star at, huh? What's the problem? There's been a mistake. I can't get out of the city. Airport shut down. Trains too. You really have nowhere left to go? No. I stayed at a hotel for a while, but the money ran out. So now, I've got nowhere else to go. Please, let me stay with you. Come on, buddy. I appreciate it. Well, looks like no one else is coming tonight. I think that's it for now. We let everyone in. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The student activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety around the visitors. God damn, the spit's building up around my lips. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitnesses' accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign. Perfect white teeth. Very nasty, very nasty. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. So, I think that's strange. I don't know, it's just weird. Anyways, but with 4Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 161-242 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. By this guy. 4Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. What day is it? Cucumber Day. Hey. Wants to see my cucumber? No one, huh? No one, huh? Where you guys at? You all camping in the same room, huh? How did you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted to do was go home, climb into bed, and cry. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over, you know? So I went upstairs. But as I got closer, I heard a strange sound. Kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek to see what was going on. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. I need to lie down. My stomach's doing somersaults. Bro, this wannabe fucking Baki Hanma. Oh man, this is bad. If only I could get out of this place. Where were you planning to go? What's the point now? I'm never getting home anyways. Damn son, screw it. And screw that whole visitors epidemic. Is it just here or everywhere? I've been planning this trip for so long. Saved up, begged for vacation leave. What do I get? Trip ended before it even began. Not true. Looks like you got a little son. Where's this guy? Oh wait, no, he's in the other room. Hey, you lengthy fuck. Yes. Was there something you wanted? You know what? Go fuck yourself. Oh, cute. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Interesting. What day is it? It's Tokyo Combat Day. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. Is that who's knocking on my door? Whoa. A man, as pale as death itself, is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Holy shit, Statue of Liberty. Oh, what's up? 4Rest? Didn't think deliveries were still running. You know, I didn't expect people to skip stocking up before the end of the world. Apocalypse or not, guess folks still gotta eat lunch. Deliveries might not pay pretty well right now, but what the fuck am I saying? Deliveries might pay pretty well right now, but the risk is huge no matter how you slice it. But this damn sun, They moved us to night shifts because of it. Now people order 20 liters of water at a time. I wish we got hazard pay or tips for lugging that heavy stuff around. Anyway, sorry, I got sidetracked. Ready to accept this delivery? Yes, please. Here you go. To Energica. Have a good day. Night. Still not used to that. I got 2 freaking energies. I wonder who the freak banging on my door like that. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you been seeing how gnarly things are out there? What the hell is going on? Be for real. Whoa, be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? Sun is flaring up and burning people alive during the day. No freaking way! Bro, I saw that movie. The one with the bald dude. So all we gotta do is send a team of badass astronaut heroes to the sun, right? Boom, rocket launch, mission stop the world from ending is go. Radical, dude. Oh, and the team has to have 4 people. That's like totally the golden survival number. Do you really have no idea what's happening out here? Sure, man, it's a mess out here. People talking shit on their fellow man, harsh and mellows with all this doom and gloom. Bar. And after all that stuff on the news, the vibes are like way off, dude. But movies, man, they got it all. Drama, betrayal, intrigue. They're way more fun than the books, bro. Always wanted to end up in a movie someday. Why not? Come in. Yo, appreciate it, my man. Man, this might be the raddest thing that's like ever happened to me. They should totally make a movie about this someday. They should. They should totally make a movie about this someday. Hey, friend. You literally have die on your shirt, but we're gonna roll with it. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. Thought I had a bunch of friends, you know. Figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out. Debt collectors, whole thing's a mess. So you've got a bunch of angry people after you. Nah, they're not after me. They're after my ma. She was just trying to protect me, never told me anything. Basically, I won't be a burden. I'll tell you everything, just let me in, friend. If I let you in, and someone dies tonight, you're the first to go, bald head. Come in. Man, I can't get along with just about anyone, seriously. But this one's gonna be tough. Red flags all the way down. Wait, what? Man, I can get along with just about anyone, seriously, but this one's gonna be tough. Red flags all the way down. Yeah, I mean, that crooked girl there, maybe we should show them the door? How do you know her? Okay, so let me get this straight, right? Old girl gives me a story about how she ran, right, from this house. These 2 guys were messing with their friend and another guy. I didn't get the description of him though. But he's saying I can get along with just about anyone, but I can't. What about that girl? What about that crooked girl there? Maybe we should show them the door. I already invited her into my house. I think you should leave. Damn. All right, friend. I get no hard feelings. Take care out there, yeah? Hope you make it through this shit show. Sorry, man. I mean, you can't just tell me to kick out my own. Hey, fancy, let me in, mate. No, you should leave. Why are you just walking around in your underwear or in just underwear? Any obvious? Hotter than the devil's asshole out here. No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something? Bunch of clowns. I've been around. First thing I did walking out that gate is peel all the junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. Why didn't you stay in jail? What? Oh, first thing walking out that gate. What are you doing at my place? I got nowhere to go, mate. No cash. Old lady hits me with some other clown. I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Then I peeped this spot. Clean, quiet off the map. Out in sticks with no punks snooping around. Solid place. Anyways, enough John. You gonna let me crash here? Nah, you should get out, bro. You're like half naked. I already got some people in here. I think I'm good. You're a fun one, ain't you? Adios, sucker. Yeah, I don't like your attitude anyways. No one else? Ah, okay. Nah, you still looking at me, you little bugger? Because in my mind, if I let that girl go that's in the closet, in my mind, I'm thinking he's one of the guys that had like chased her out and she had ran away from. So I don't want to like send her out there and then bam, she gets snatched up again. And then like all of that is literally for nothing. Like, I saved someone for a little bit, which I guess is what I'm doing anyways. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The animality is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their federal hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Interesting. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the FEMA fuck them. I don't care. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline 000-451. We'll kill you if you call us. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Interesting. Wow, that is absolutely fucking terrifying. From various testimonies, police have learned that his victims all had one thing in common. They were alone. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victim before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He's of slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of different people. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. That's all for now. Did we let no one in? Am I tripping? Hey, you two are chilling in here. What's going on? Before that, I have some questions for you. What happened next back at your house? After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came up out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who'd grabbed me before. They were acting like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders. In the background, I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. My heart felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I wanted to scream or call for help, but my voice was lost in the sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound. I just sat there frozen, useless like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something. I realized that was my chance. Okay, so big guy who likes to drink. I sprinted for the exit. It was like the fear gave me strength. I just ran and ran. I ran and never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out and I collapsed. Why didn't the sun burn you? I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just laying there on the ground, and then... That's odd. I could have sworn I remembered everything that day. Hang on, you don't think... Oh, she thinks she's a visitor now. No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom. Not a visitor, right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. She looks like beaten and bruised. I don't know. Why would you say that? Oh my god, oh my god. I need to lie down. I need to test you. What do you want to check? You said you fell down. I want to see your teeth. Can't really remember being at the dentist. God, I'm so nervous. How did all this crap get under my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, and her story just doesn't add up. It sounds and almost looks like she was, I don't know, in some way killed, and maybe she was buried and then came back up as a visitor, and that's a long shot. How odd. I mean, can you imagine? I have no idea where this dirt came from. I've just been sitting here in your house. Someone put the dirt under my nails deliberately? Who would even do that? I mean, she might be telling the truth, but... I didn't even check you guys. I wasted both of it on that shit. Wait!
I have an energy drink.
Family day. This is the kitchen? That's the office. Pop one of these bad boys. Pop one of these bad boys. What's going on? If only I could get out of this place. Why didn't you leave earlier? I told you, there was always something in the way, one thing after another. Besides, I thought now was the perfect time to travel. Finally get some sun on my skin. How are you alive? If I'd known things turn out like this, I'd have gone sooner, seen the world while I still could. I'll only ever see it in pictures. All those countries gone to hell. Sup, dude? Sup, man? What were you doing before the cataclysm? Oh, bro, I was just chilling, you know, watching flicks, hanging with the homies. But now, no more movies, no more hangouts. Real bummer, dude. TV just loops the same thing. Panic commercial, panic commercial. My homies don't even pick up anymore. And screw that bore. Fun never ends in Fun Town. Booyah. Wow. I need to test you. Let me see your hands. Ooh, that looks bad, buddy. That does not look good right there. That's pretty bad. You got a lot of sun. I mean, I wouldn't say they're a little sunburned, that's all, but it's not an infection. Oh crap. Oh, I'm done for today. Oh, god damn it. I was gonna crack open a cold one. It's family day. No family for us though. Alright, I guess we're going to sleep. Another night, another day. Yikes, that's a heavy freaking... Still coughing. Whoa. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Well, hopefully they don't take our freaking person's house. Can you stop banging so damn hard? They're beatboxing and singing in there. That's kind of funny. Whoa. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Maybe. I also didn't check this window over here, so let me go check this real quick. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could have spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Alright, who is it? Howdy. I am not letting you. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I actually have goosebumps. This audio is kind of creepy. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone?